The honest milk seller. In a small bustling town, renowned for its vibrant marketplace and vivid colors, lived a poor but devoted widow named Amina and her young son, Ahmed. Despite their humble means, they were respected for their piety and modesty. Amina made her livelihood selling milk, and Ahmed, barely 10 years old, often accompanied her to the market to help. One crisp morning, as the sunlight painted the town in golden hues, Amina handed Ahmed a clay pot of fresh milk. She called him aside and whispered, "Ahmed, my son, our milk is good, but many merchants dilute it with water to increase their earnings. You must add a little water to the milk before selling it. Nobody will notice, and we can make a bit more money." Ahmed's bright eyes widened in disbelief. "But mother," he replied, "we cannot deceive people. What if Allah sees us?" Amina sighed, her face clouded with worry. "Ahmed, we are poor. We can barely afford food. Everyone does it, my child. It's not a big sin." Ahmed lowered his head but remained silent. That day, he carried the milk to the marketplace, but he couldn't bring himself to follow his mother's instructions. As he walked along the cobblestone paths, he thought of the lessons his late father had taught him. Honesty is a treasure no wealth can buy. At the bustling market, merchants loudly hawked their goods, competing for the attention of buyers. Ahmed set up his small stall, carefully displaying the pot of milk. As customers approached, he greeted them warmly and sold the milk without any deceit. Among the buyers that day was an old merchant named Hassan, a man known for his sharp eye and shrewd judgment. Hassan had grown wealthy trading spices and textiles, but his greatest joy was observing the younger generation and their values. He watched Ahmed closely from his large, shaded stall across the street. There was something about the boy's demeanor, his humility, his clear speech, and the way he meticulously measured the milk for each customer. When the market began to wind down, Hassan approached the boy's modest stall. "Peace be upon you, young man," Hassan greeted. "Tell me, is your milk as pure as you claim?" Ahmed looked up, meeting the merchant's gaze. "Peace be upon you too, sir. The milk is as pure as it was when it left our cow this morning. I swear by Allah, there is nothing else in it." Hassan smiled. "And you've added no water, unlike many others here?" Ahmed hesitated, his mother's words echoing in his mind. But he stood firm and replied, "No, sir. My mother told me to, but I didn't. I fear Allah more than I fear poverty." Hassan was taken aback. The boy's honesty was rare in a world where many prioritized profit over principle. "And what will you do when your mother finds out you disobeyed her?" he asked gently. Ahmed's eyes filled with determination. "I will tell her that Allah sees everything. I hope she will understand, for I want us to earn our bread the right way." Hassan nodded approvingly. "Young man, you have taught me a valuable lesson today. Wait here." The old merchant returned moments later, carrying a small pouch filled with coins. He handed it to Ahmed, who looked at it in surprise. "This is for you and your mother. Use it to improve your livelihood. Your honesty deserves to be rewarded." Ahmed's voice trembled. "Sir, I cannot accept this. We should only take what we earn through our work." Hassan chuckled. "You have earned it, boy. This is a gift, not charity. And remember, honest people like you are the foundation of a trustworthy community. Never lose your integrity." Ahmed bowed his head and accepted the gift with gratitude. When he returned home that evening, Ahmed recounted the day's events to his mother. Amina was moved to tears by her son's courage and the old merchant's kindness. She embraced Ahmed tightly, realizing the wisdom in her son's words. From that day forward, Amina never asked Ahmed to dilute the milk again. Word of the honest milk seller spread throughout the town. More customers began to seek out Ahmed and his mother, trusting them to provide pure milk. Their business flourished, not because of tricks or deceit, but because of the unwavering principle that guided them: honesty. Years later, Ahmed grew into a respected merchant himself, known far and wide for his integrity. He never forgot the lesson he had learned as a young boy in the marketplace, that the trust of others is a priceless treasure, one that can only be earned through truthfulness and faith. And so, the story of the honest milk seller became a cherished tale in the town, a reminder to all that wealth may come and go, but the legacy of an honest heart endures forever.